正在录制该会议。
Okay. Good evening, everyone. We are Group 3, and today we will share insight from our project, 1 month living experience with my Malaysian foster family, exploring Malaysian culture through sociological imagination. Our team, Sizungi, Benki, Young, Reem, Ibtisam, and Nadia, has worked together to explore how Malaysian society expresses its multicultural identity through everyday family life. We'll begin by looking at the Indian Malaysian community, one of the country's major ethnic groups, and then move into the imagined but sociologically grounded foster family experience. Through this lens, we'll highlight how traditions and modernity coexist in Malaysian household, shaping both cultural preservation and social interaction. Indian Malaysian are one of the 3 major ethnic groups in Malaysia, alongside Malays and Chinese. Their presence dates back to colonial times, and their identity today is shaped by a blend of history, religion, and strong family values. Despite modernization, many Indian Malaysians continue to preserve their cultural heritage through festivals like Tampio Sam, traditional cuisine, and religion practice such as Hindu temple worship. This cultural preservation happened within a modern Malaysian context, with communities live side by side, often blending traditions while maintaining distinct identities. Understand this background helped me appreciate the social norm, value, and expectation I encountered during my stay. This set the stage for my experience with an Indian Malaysian foster family, where tradition and modernity coexist in everyday life. Let me now introduce a Megan foster family I live with, constructed through a sociological lens but grounded in real cultural dynamics. First one, family. First one, family live in urban residential area, reflecting the growing middle class Indian Malaysian demographic. Their home is mixed traditional decor, and amenities, modern amenities. Family construction. Family structure include grandparents, parents, and children. Show intergenerational bonding, respect for elders, and shared responsibility. Daily routine revolve around communal meals, ritual, and even gathering which reinforce family cohesion and cultural continuity. The household mirror border social value, hospitality, respect, and collective identity. These values were evident in how they welcomed me and include me in their routines. Living with this family give me a deeper understanding how cultural identity is respected, not just festivals and ceremonies, but in everyday instructions and shared spaces. It was living classroom of Malaysian society through the sociological imagination. Now, I'd like to invite my group member to share her respective analysis through the sociological lens. Complete ابتسام.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I will speak about my part. It is about the family society system and social values. It's actually about the lifestyle of Indian ethnics in Malaysia. First, I want to say that I tried to search about the information from the internet, but it was confusing for me. So I decided to do the interview with the girls from the Indian Malaysians. So I got two girls from Indian Malaysians, but different religions. The first one it was from the Hindus, and they are the majority of Indians in Malaysia, and the other one from Christian religion. I wrote my slides and my explain now. It's beside to the interview with the Hindusi one, but after that I will share with you the video with the Christian one. Okay, first beside in the girls that she tell me about their daily routine or lives. She said that in the mornings they start praying. So the Indian Malaysians people, similar to all the other ethnics in Malaysia, Malay and the Chinese, they are working. The children go to the school and the parents go to work. So for them, the main meals it is the dinner. But for them, they have two times for breaks. The first one it's in the morning at 7 a.m. and the second one it is in the 6 p.m. But she tell that it is when if they are busy or they cannot do the pray in their area, because in their houses there is a small area for prayings. So if the person couldn't do it in that area, he just can pray in his heart. But like the Muslims too, she said they must be clean and without shoes in that place. And what's the difference that I noticed between them and the Muslim Malaysians? And it is that like we have as a Muslims we have the qibla. When we praying to we have a directions. It's called a qibla, but for them they didn't have the places that they put their gods. They just go to like they do their prayer in that directions. Can you next? Okay. For the visiting and societies, uh, as I say before, the modern communities here, all they working. So the visiting it will be uh, limitation visiting. So it will be in the weekends or in the religions days. But similar to Malaysian, I think they have opening housings in that times, so they can just invite anyone can try their foods in their religions day, like the festivals and mid-valley and some things like this. Okay, and for them, they have similar to Malaysian and the Chinese. They respect the oldest people. Can you go to the last one? Yeah. Okay, the last things that I want to share with, because I do want to tell a lot of informations. My friends will share the others informations in details about their clothes, about their foods. For me, that I focusing about their routines. But what I noticed too, from the interview, that she explained for me and described for me the place that for their prayer, that what in front of you, there is a small table, and there is photos and like and what you call, and stitch for their god, and there is oil lamps, and she said that they bought the flowers and sometimes some sweets, so they just sit in France and do the stick that make it smell. I think that one she said even the Chinese do similar. uh that's what I get with her. So now just I can share with you the other interview, but the other one is just the girl take from me the question, and she record a video for us.
Indian ancestry, and in my case, my mom is a South Indian born in Chennai. I visit India often every year, and I am an overseas citizen of India. My faith consists of both Catholic and Orthodox prayer traditions. Every day I pray either 5 or 3 times a day. Every Sunday I'm obligated to go to church for Mass, where Mass is offered in different languages such as Tamil, English, Malay, and Chinese, where we can see how it reflects our multicultural community. Throughout the year, I celebrate Christmas, Good Friday, and Easter, where we are required to fast for about a month or two before each celebration. My family also partakes in traditions like Pongal and Deepavali. Our culture can be seen expressed through food, language, fashion, and many more. During special occasions, we wear our traditional outfits, which is sari, lenga, and daily wear is chudidar. Growing up in Malaysia means living in a multicultural society. I'm exposed to different cultural events such as Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, and the Sarawakin and Sabahan's Harvest Festival. Many of us speak in Tamil, but we grew up also speaking in English and Malay. Thus, it is very common to have a mix of these languages in our daily conversations. Because of this, being Malaysian Indian isn't just about Indian culture, but it's also about living in harmony with all the many cultures while still keeping our traditions and faith.
Nati, can you share again the uh, slide?
Is okay?
Okay, thanks. This is my part. You can come to the next one.
Good evening, everyone. My part is food and dining experience, sociological perspective. One in Indian Malaysia cuisine. Indian Malaysians mainly descend from South Indian communities, Tamil and so on. Their cuisine blends South Indian flavors, local Malaysian influences, and Muslim Indian traditions. Rich use of spices, rice-based dishes, and bread forms the core of daily meals. Okay, next slide. Two, eating tradition practices. Meals often served on a banana leaf. Eating with the right hand enhances sensory experience. Sharing food shows respect and togetherness. Vegetarian meals are common during religious fasting days. Lunch and dinner often consist of rice, curries, vegetables, and pepperdam. Okay, next slide. 3. Food dining as a shared family experience. Meals feel warm, lively, and emotionally engaging. The dining atmosphere encourages conversation and closeness. Aromas of spices such as curry leaves and cardamom create a homely feeling. Eating together strengthens interpersonal bonds within the family. Mealtimes help the guest feel included rather than treated as an outsider. Food becomes a way of passing down family traditions and values. Thank you.
Complete with Reem.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Reem Othman. I'm completing with the Indian traditionals clothes. I arrived in Malaysia as an international student to continue my study as a part of my learning journey. I stayed with an Indian Malaysian foster family. I live with them. And that's allowed me to experience Malaysian cultures closely, not just from books, but from daily life. During these months, I learned a lot about their traditional clothes and art and dance. um, uh, uh, I noticed that traditional clothes is very important in their culture. Women usually wear sari or salwar, kamas, especially during festivals. Men often wear vishtia, also called the huta, during prayers and temple visit. This is clothes are not just a fashion, they show culture's pride and respect for their traditionals. Um, uh, can you move the slides? One of the most beautiful cultural elements I learned about is Bharata. It is a classical Indian dance rooted in Hindu traditionals. In the dance, they use their hand, kasharit together, and facial expressions and strong footwork to tell the story. They always tell a story about something. It's usually performed during festivals and cultures events. Can you move the slides? For my experience, I learned that cultures, religions, and daily life are closely connected. Traditional clothes, art, and dance play a big role in shaping a social identity. This experience also showed me how Malaysian, a multicultural society, lives in harmony and respect. I am very grateful for this opportunity, which I learned a lot from them. How can we live all in different but respect for each others? And I learn about their foods. I like their clothes more. I respect them more and more. Can you move the next slide? In their festival, they introducing Hindusi in Indian Malaysian family life. Functions the festival, as I told you before. They wear their beauty clothes from silk and from embroideries in special occasion like festivals or weddings or any happiness occasions. And that's about me. I can move to the my colleague about next slide, please.
Yeah, now I will move to festivals and religious practice in my Indian Malaysian first family. With this background, I will highlight two key festivals and what I experienced. The first festival is Deepavali, also known as Diwali. In the family, preparation started with home cleaning and decorating. The lighting of lamps symbolized light over darkness, and it also created a warm atmosphere at home. Visiting relatives and friends and share sweets were not just friendly actions. They reinforced family unity and renewed social ties in a very concrete way. The second festival is Thai-Person. I observed large-scale community precisions and fulfilling practice, which showed a strong public expression of faith. What I impressed me most was the collective collaboration behind the events, especially the volunteer system that supported participants and managed the logistics. This made me see religion not only as brief, but also as organized community life with shared responsibility. Next, I will move from festival moments to daily religious practice at home and in the temple. On ordinary days, the family practiced short mourning, and evening prayers. They would light incense and lamps, and offer flowers and fruits. These daily routines keep religious life continuous, not only seasonal during festivals. Dietary rules also mattered. Some days were vegetarian and certain foods, such as beef, must be avoided. Depending on the family's practice, this shows how belief shapes everyday decisions, not only special occasions. Temple participation happened regularly, often on weekends for puja, and it became more frequent before major festivals. In terms of etiquette, I learned to keep quiet in prayer areas, avoid touching offerings or statues, and dress more conservatively when visiting the temple. This adaptation is not only personal politeness, it reflects how control norms structure public behavior and community belonging. All of these practices show how religion connects private routines with public community life in multi-cultural Malaysia. Yeah, this is my part. Thank you.
Okay. My part is reflection on the cultural experiences. 1. Challenges and adaptation. Adjusting to spicy and vegetarian food. Learning respectful communication with elders. Adapting to religious routines and family structure. Next slide, please. 2. Cultural preservation. Family traditions and festivals, religious practices and temple visits, passing values to younger generations. Okay, next slide, please. Finally, in conclusion, this experience deepened my understanding of India-Malaysia identity. 2. It highlighted the importance of respect and cultural coexistence. Malaysia's diversity strengthens social harmony. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you for listening our presentation.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I hope you like our presentations. And everyone, if they have any questions, you can send it back in the groups, and we are gladly to reply on it.
Yes. I hope our presentation has a benefit for everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, I finished the recording.
Okay, finish.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.